Hey guys, so a couple of weeks ago I posted a unboxing and a first impression or first silhouette mint stamp, and one of the questions you guys had was, can you use non-silhouette inks? And the silhouette inks come in a bottle. You don't use an ink pad, and they look like this. So for this trial run I'm going to be using a re-inker, and the re-inker I'm using is actually Versamark ink, which is used mostly for embossing. So I've already created a stamp and it's done. I just need to remove it from the carrier sheet, and I'm going to follow the directions just as I would if I was using regular silhouette ink. So I'm going to remove it from the backer sheet and I'm going to go ahead and attach it to a stamp block. Like I said before, I'm going to be using Versamark ink, and I'm going to apply it to the stamp the same way I would the regular ink that came with the actual machine. So I'm going to apply a liberal coat all over the stamp and let it soak in, and then repeat the process with a second layer of ink, just so I can make sure that the stamp is nice and coated. Now that the ink has settled into the stamp, I'm going to go ahead and test it. So I have a piece of colored cardstock and I'm going to go over it with my embossing buddy just like I would any other stamp with embossing ink, the same process I would follow for any stamp with Versamark. So you can see that I stamped the image down and it looks pretty clean, but the real test is going to be when I apply the embossing powder. Ideally, this is not going to stick anywhere except for where I actually applied the Versamark ink. And as you can see, the stamped image looks pretty good. Now, you do have to be careful when you're inking up the stamp initially with the re-inker that you actually remove any excess that you get out of the edges, or that you're just really careful. So you can see that you can use other inks other than the Silhouette branded inks with the mint stamps. And this I used Versamark, but feel free to try any ink with it because it probably will work if it's a re-inker. But anyways, that's it from me, guys. Thanks for watching.